What up, crew? Welcome back to another deck review. Hope you're having a great day so far. I feel like it's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm excited. I'd like to begin by thanking Cosmos Playing Cards for sending me this prototype deck and sponsoring this video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check these out. These playing cards are so close to ideal for me. I am like a super fan of astronomy. I've spent so much of my time just reading books, watching videos, anything related to our solar system, the planets, outer space, the sun, black holes. Let me tell you about black holes. I was one of those people when like the first image of the black hole was taken, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Do you guys check this out? Yo, check this out. That was my conversation starter, the black hole. Maybe that's why I don't have friends. I'm just getting a little carried away, but aside from the theme, the minimalistic design, the elegance, it's just, there's so much I want to talk about, so let's just get started. As seen on my YouTube channel, these are the Cosmos playing cards. They come in a beautifully simplistic soft touch tuck case with a very minimal design and a black and a golden copper color scheme. I love soft touch so much, like you don't even understand. On the front of the tuck case, it says Cosmos, and it has these rings, almost like an orbital type structure going around the word. And then it also has a border going across the whole thing as well. Then on the back, you can see it has the 4 suits, and they're located in 4 separate quadrants. The rest of the tuck case is as clean as can be. Taking the cards right out of the box, you can see I've been using them quite a bit. The box is a little bit beat up. That's on me. But your attention immediately comes to like that copper gilded finishing on the edges. And that just adds so much to the theme of this deck, as well as the elegance. As far as the back design goes, it's very minimal, pretty much exactly the same as the front of the tuck case. And I know up to this point, I've pretty much only praised this deck so far, but you can always trust me to share my actual opinions about things. So what I have to say is I would have preferred a two-way back design, because honestly, this is something that just drives me insane when the back designs are one way, especially if there's writing and I could only read it in one direction. But like if I'm going through the deck and I see the cards facing the wrong way, and you know the writing upside down, some writing's right side up, I will literally be there fixing the cards until every single card is in its proper place, and it just, I don't know, it drives me crazy every single time. But anyway, let's continue. Quickly going through the faces of the cards, I can easily tell there has been so much effort that went into detailing these cards. Like it's actually insane. I don't even know how else to describe it. And in a minute, I'll go through each of these cards so that I can really show you in more detail. This deck comes with 2 jokers. The first is actually the Big Bang, the bang that really got everyone else banging. That's a stupid joke. And the second is our own Milky Way galaxy. Just look at the amount of detail in this artwork. It's incredible. I'm just gonna let you sit here, admire it for a second. Okay, so let's go through the rest of the deck. So each of the suits have the same faces in terms of ace through king. So the ace is a black hole. 2 is a dwarf planet called Eris. 3 is Pluto. 4 is Neptune. 5 is Uranus. 6 is Saturn. 7 is Jupiter. 8 is Mars. 9 is Venus. 10 is Mercury. Jack is our moon, our very own moon that you see every night. And the Queen is the planet Earth, the one you are currently watching this video in. At least, I hope you are, unless you're watching this way in the future. And last but not least is our very own Sun. And as I mentioned, this repeats for all 4 suits, but one thing you may notice is that each suit is a different color, and it's a different radiation type for each of the suits. And of course, I'm sure you've noticed this, but the pips and indices are all made to be custom. One thing you may have noticed when I went through these cards is a symbol right next to the name of the celestial body. And those symbols are actually the symbols that we use to represent objects in our solar system. So pretty cool thing there. You may have also noticed that each suit has a different type of fact. So the spades all have distance from the sun, the diamonds have average temperature, the clubs have the length of the day on that planet, and the hearts have the diameter of the planet. I gotta say, theme-wise, detail-wise, this was knocked right out of the park. If there's anything I would change here is the fact that when I'm reading these names and details, I read from the top of the card, right? Like when you're looking at this, it's a 10, and it's not a 10 upside down, so your attention now goes here. But now this is written upside down, like why is Mercury written upside down here, but straight up here? So that's That throws me off every single time I look at this deck. So I would have preferred if the text here was right side up and this text was upside down. This way, you know, when I'm reading from the top, it's all there. When I'm reading from the bottom, it's all there. It just feels a little bit too strange for me. So you may also be wondering how these cards handle in terms of magic and cardistry. Well, you already saw me do a little bit of cardistry with these, but since these playing cards are gilded, they really aren't meant for that, so it does make things a little bit more difficult. And as far as card magic goes, it is a bit more difficult to do magic with gilded playing cards as well, so definitely not my top choice for that either. But 100% for playing like an elegant game of cards, or even having it as part of a display. Like, I think these look great in my collection, and I think honestly, they'd probably look good in yours as well. I believe this deck also comes in a standard edition for those of you who don't like gilding because, you know, for cardistry or card magic reasons. So you have plenty of options. This deck is currently live on Kickstarter, and the crazy part is it's already been fully funded. But if you want to pick this deck up for yourself, I'll put the link to the Kickstarter on the screen and description. Go ahead and check it out. That's all I got. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you really soon. Peace out.